Hi everyone, this is Maureen Bilhakamari of Amari Baking Center, and this is the first episode of the Baking for Profit podcast. All right, so I've decided to be doing this separately in another site, just dealing with baking for profit or baking for business kind of content. If you're watching on YouTube, this is going to be the first video. I'll also be posting this on the podcast as well, just to get really in depth on content that's going to be really helpful to bakers. Now, basically, what I'm going to do is I'll be sharing helpful content, specifically home bakers who are looking to start and grow profitable small baking businesses or even a small bakery shop for up to like 2 or 3 employees. And the content on this channel is just going to be to motivate home bakers who want to start or grow their baking businesses. It's going to be about getting clarity on your offer, your business offer as a home baking business or a small bakery shop owner. And it's going to be about, content that's going to help you build awareness and grow your baking business, especially online. And I'll also be sharing some tips about systems that will help you, kind of streamline and run your baking business effectively. So yeah, I'm going to get right into it. So this session is basically going to be about mindset, because I really feel it's one of those topics that I really want to get into. I will be referring sometimes to content that's in the Baking for Profit mentorship. So this channel is basically brought to you by the Baking for Profit mentorship, which is basically our 3-month online mentorship for any baker who's a home baker or small bakery shop owner who does 3 to 4 employees. And one of the topics that I cover a lot of sprinkled around that course, and especially my first chapters of that course, is mindset, because it's really important, I believe, for bakers if you want to be successful. Now, this should help you anyway, whether you're starting, whether you're already doing home baking business, especially if you're struggling with our current economic kind of issues with the inflation and everything, they should really, really help you out, right? So let's get real, guys. You can have all the strategy in the world, but if you have the wrong mindset, you're not going to make it for long, right? You got to believe in your idea and you need to believe in yourself. So if you want this to work, guys, if you want your home baking business or small bakery shop to work, you gotta have the right mindset. So what is mindset? So this is such a simplified version, but I love it because it's the established set of attitudes one holds that determines their success. So basically, if you do not have a good mindset, you're not going to make it. If you have a good mindset, you're going to make it. And you can always tell when people have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, based on how they talk, how they converse, the things that they say. Are they saying negative kind of, fixed things, or are they like kind of, motivated? You can always tell when somebody has a fixed mindset. So I just kind of want to share that. It depends, and if you have the right mindset, you can actually make it. So today I'll be dealing with mindset blocks that bakers have. And as somebody who's been in the baking industry for over 10 years, or at least 10 years this year, I have noticed that bakers have 3 major ones. And I'm just going to deal with them today. I'm going to share what they are. And then I'm going to share what I think were some things of changing, like sort of shifting or changing to kind of deal with those mindsets. So I like using quotes to kind of describe those mindsets, right? So when we're talking about bakers and negative mindsets, or at least mindset blocks, I feel that they manifest themselves in 3 thoughts or in 3 ways. The first one is when you hear bakers talking about the market is too saturated. I should sell everything so I can get sales and make money, right? So I'm dealing with home bakers and small bakery shop owners here. And you're like, oh my God, I need to make sure I'm doing everything so I can make it. Second mindset block is I am new in the market. People are not going to buy expensive cakes, so let me sell cheap for now. And then you tell yourself, oh, as I grow, I'm going to, start selling expensive. This especially happens to home bakers who are doing quality cakes, but they still want to sell cheap. The third mindset block comes in this thought. I don't know exactly what to sell, so I'm just going to take orders for anything, and I'm going to hope that I'll grow my business. Hope marketing at work here. So these are bakers who just like they want to bake, they want to sell, but they don't want to get clear. So they're like, I'm just gonna sell. I'm just gonna sell everything, and then well, I hope that works. So today I'm gonna be addressing how to deal with those three mindset blocks that I just discovered. So I'm gonna get right into it and start with mindset block number one. This is when you hear bakers talking about the market is too saturated. And so for me to make it, I need to sell everything so I can make money, right? And this is, again, home bakers, a small bakery business. Let me tell you, this is not going to work well, as you will not be known for any particular product, right? Because you're going to be selling everything to everybody and you're just like trying to make money. But the irony of that situation is you're not going to be making money because nobody knows you for anything. So the first thing I want to tell you is you need to start shifting your mindset and start thinking to yourself, how do I pick or how do I choose what to sell as a baker? Start thinking that way. Don't think, oh my God, it's too saturated. No, just ask yourself, as a baker, what should I pick or what should I sell? So how do you start dealing with this? Because when you're changing your mindset, I feel like when you break things down step by step, it becomes better and more easy to, handle. So the first thing you're going to tell yourself is that I need to pick a niche. How do I pick a niche? Number one, what skill level do I have as a baker, right? What skill do I have right now that can make something that can be sold? So what can I bake or decorate, if you want to do cake decoration comfortably, that I have had practice with for at least 3 to 6 months? 6 months is even better. So that's how we start. Number two, I start telling myself, why did I start baking? You know what I mean? What has motivated me to start this baking business? Now, it cannot be money, guys. Money is a good motivator, but it's not going to help you persevere in your business when things are not going well, right? We all know this. So it could be that you saw a gap somewhere in the baking industry. Maybe you have a passion skill that you want to share with others and at the same time earn some profit. You just kind of need to think back on exactly why you wanted to start this baking business. And number three, what have you identified in the area that you will be selling is doing well? Like, you actually have to be selling something that people want. You can't just sell stuff because you like it, right? A business idea can only work if there's a demand for it in the location that you've decided to sell the thing. So if you're in, Thika, there has to be demand. If they're in Nairobi, if you're in Nigeria, if you're, whatever, in the whole entire world, this concept works. This can only work if there's a demand for the thing that you're selling in the area that you're selling at. Okay, so ask those three questions and at least they'll help you slowly kind of pick a niche, right? And by picking a niche, what do I mean? I mean, like, be known for selling something. A good example is our chiffon cakes by Amari Bakery, and we are known for selling only chiffon cakes. We do not take any other orders. We also sell hot chocolate bombs, but that's something just on the side. Basically, we're known for selling chiffon cakes. So if you are to check our profile, if you're to check our menu, it has things like those. Chiffon cakes, they can be plain, they can be frosted, they can have glaze, but guess what? Chiffon cakes. They can be Swiss rolls, but they're still chiffon cakes. So what are you going to be known for as a baker? So let's get into mindset block number two. I am new in the market. People won't buy expensive cakes, so let me sell cheap cakes for now. And especially for you bakers who are not cutting corners, you're not economizing your recipes, but you have this mindset. You know what I'm saying? Number one, this is not going to be sustainable for any entrepreneur who is looking to start and grow a business profitably. This is why I'm calling it the baking for profit, because we need to be baking for profit, right? Not just for business. Is it profitable, whatever you're doing? So this may work for a short period of time, but let me tell you, by maybe the end of this first year or by the second year, you will not be able to continue running your business because you're not making money. And business is about staying afloat and continuously, consistently making sales and being profitable. My note to this is this. This can work for medium to large size bakeries, right? Especially if they're making the targets that they need to make per day and they have the capacity to make those things per day. But this is not going to work for a home-based business or a small bakery shop business. It's just not going to work. So how do I change that mindset? Start thinking to yourself, what value am I offering as a baker? What value am I offering as a cake decorator? You need to start thinking that way. Stop thinking cheap. Think, what value, even if I have only been baking for 1 year, What value can I have? Can I offer frosted cupcakes that are really, really, really good quality? That's how you need to think. So, what do we do to get to shift away from that mindset? Number one, identify the niche or the gap in the market that you want to cater to and the products that you can sell in that market, right? So if you want to do cupcakes, what type of cupcakes can I do? Frosted, unfrosted? What type of flavors like this? Sit down, do your costing and pricing, right? You need to make sure you know how much it costs to make this thing. And we have an ebook, we have free resources in a Facebook group, we have an online course that's like completely in depth. If you want to know, you can check the description to figure that out. So figure out how much it actually takes to produce your cake or your whatever it is you're selling. And then also figure out how many pieces you need to make per month in order to make a profit. So that's something that's covered in our classes, in our ebook, and even in our free resource. For you to price correctly or cost correctly, you need to make sure you have a minimum number of pieces that you're selling per month. So if it's cake, at least 5 cakes a month. So that when you're doing your costing, you have to make sure you meet those targets, right? So that you know you're making a profit. Number three, you're going to create a marketing plan that can be able to help you achieve those goals. So remember, you want to have a niche, you want to do your costing and pricing, and then you want to create a marketing plan for those niche products with that price, right? This is something major we cover in our mentorship. And it is that fact that you have to let people know what you're doing so that you can meet those targets, so you can sell those cakes, so you can make a profit, right? I hope I'm making sense. So here's an example. I've decided to sell frosted cupcakes in my business. So I have to sell 20 dozen frosted cupcakes in my home baking business to be able to make a profit per month. So I'm going to make marketing or do marketing that's going to be able to help me sell 20 dozen frosted cupcakes. So we need to get clear on that, right? So in the end, what you're going to have a nice menu of products that you do not have to sell cheap, guys. Okay. That's the second mindset. The third mindset, I don't exactly know what to sell. So I'll just take orders for everything and anything. And then I'm going to hope I'll grow my business. Hope marketing, my favorite type. Sarcastically. So this again is not sustainable because as an entrepreneur, you need to grow your small business. Remember, we are home bakers. We're small bakery shop owners. And the one way of doing that, but growing your business, is having a specific type of offering. This specific type of niche or offering helps you grow in the one market, helps you grow in that segment because you're going to use all your resources to grow yourself in that one little segment, right? So you can maximize your marketing. So if you choose to just like take orders for anything, this might work at first. Again, when you're starting out things, they tend to work because everybody's so excited about you baking, they're going to order. But over time, people are going to realize that we don't know exactly what she's selling or he's selling, and we don't exactly know what he's known for. And so I'm just going to go to somebody else who kind of knows what they're doing, right? And so over time, you're going to realize you can no longer run your business or keep it afloat monthly because you don't have consistent customers, because you're not consistently marketing to a certain set of people. So again, you need to come back down to niche. What segment of the baking industry can I focus on? I'm not even telling you to pick one type of thing. I'm just telling you which segment can you choose. You can choose celebration cakes, which is very wide range. You can bake all types of cupcakes and cakes, but you need to be in a certain segment of the baking industry so you can actually be successful and grow a profitable home baking business or small bakery shop. So again, how do I deal with that mindset, right? Number one, getting back to the questions you asked yourself in the first block, in the first mindset. What can you offer as a baker? What are you good at baking at? What motivated you to start business? Which niche, which products got you to actually start baking? Number two, pick a niche and products to match that niche segment. I'll never get tired of saying this. You need to like pick a set somewhere you're doing something so you can be known for that thing. Most bakeries that were successful, those who started small and grew big, were known for something first before they grew into something bigger. You can always niche out when you become a medium to large enterprise, but when you're getting started as a home based business or a small bakery shop, you need to be known for something. Number three, create a marketing plan and market to the people who need those specific products in that niche, in that target market or that target audience. So again, don't sell everything and anything to anyone, right? Pick out a niche, figure out what you can sell those products, and then create a marketing plan that's going to sell to those people. The reason I deal with these three mindset blocks, because people don't even realize when they have them. But the reason why I need to remind you this, unless you're getting into the baking industry to offer charity, which is okay. If so, then this is completely irrelevant to you. But if you're getting into business, if you want to actually bake for business, you want to earn money and profit over time, right? If you are doing this for business, you need to start being profitable. So you got to get honest with yourself. Is this a hobby? Is this charity? If so, good for you. Continue. If you want to earn money and make profit, you got to deal with those three mindsets. If you have any of them, right? If you have any of them, please, please, please deal with them. Comment below, by the way, if you've watched all the way till here. Which niche are you in, right? Which niche are you in? I'm in the chiffon cakes niche because I wanted to make amazing cakes that taste so good with whipped cream frosting that people love. So comment below, which niche are you in currently? Even if you want to start, just let me know which niche are you interested in starting in. So this is the end of a training, or this is the end of this session, this episode. I hope this has helped you see the importance of a mindset change when it comes to baking for profit, right? Comment below if you're having another specific mindset block that you would like help on. Comment below if you want me to cover this type of content in this channel. And do let me know what your business name is, all right? I'll see you guys in the next episode.